I am Chris with Chiro Health and Rehab. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to continue on our series of the 4 pillars of health, focusing on the third, thinking well. And thinking well is one that really gets probably the least attention of all. We know that we need to eat better. We know that we need to move better and exercise, right? And if you're going to try and get stronger, well, you'd start doing a workout, you'd go for a walk, something else, but we never exercise our brain, right? And so that's really where we need to start, because when we're thinking better, then everything's easier, right? It's easier to get out and exercise. It's easier to think about eating well, and if we're mentally in a better place, everything just follows suit. So some of the best things you can do are, one, starting your day off right. There's a well-known author and leadership expert, John Maxwell, that captures this well in what he calls the bookends of the day, that we start and finish our day a certain way. And so one of the easiest things you can do is even if you only take 5 minutes, ideally take a little more time, but start your day intentionally. Before just jumping into what you're doing. Sit down, think about what's going to happen today, how you want the day to go, plan it out a little bit, what challenges you're going to face and how do you need to overcome them, when are you going to move, when are you going to eat, what are you going to eat, and then taking a moment to just write down some things that you're grateful for. In fact, they've researched this very heavily and they've found that even just taking a quick moment on a regular basis can start to change the way that you think about things. There was a study done by the Cleveland Clinic, and they found that on average, people have about 12 to 60,000 thoughts per day. 95% of those are automatic. They're ones that keep recurring day after day. But 80% of all of those are negative thoughts. And so if we have negative thoughts that keep repeating every day, well, we don't break out of it. There's another saying that goes, weeds are automatic. Okay? If you have a ground that doesn't have anything growing and you don't tend to it, you don't do anything, we know that weeds will automatically grow. And so we know that with our thoughts, negative thoughts will automatically find themselves popping up. If we don't take action to counteract it, well, then we never change. The second reason that trying to focus on these things is so important is that the only way that we can really manage our stress well is by intentionally doing something about it. And so planning some time each day to do something, whether it be meditation in any form, or even just sitting quietly in a quiet space with nothing else around you, nothing going on for 10 to 20 minutes, 1 or 2 times a day, can start to create a huge change. Taking time to do those things, I promise you, will give you time, even if you think you don't have any to give. Next, we want to make sure that we're taking time to do things that we enjoy, right? Even in the busiest day, to find a moment to sit down with a cup of coffee, with a friend, to a good book, giving time to hobbies. Those are important things to do because it mentally helps us to get in a better place. And lastly, take an opportunity once in a while to go on a fast from social media or from the news. Getting away from those things sometimes can go a long way towards keeping negative influences away. So a couple things that you can start on. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out or check us out online at fmchirohealth.com.